All right, so let's get this set up. Cool. So we finally arrived at the marina in West Wildwood, and there's the T-Bird we rode in on, and there's the Crow's Nest Cafe that we ate lunch at on Saturday, and there behind me is the marina with the boat. So Chris is already out there with the guy who's showing it to us. I'm gonna go meet up with them right now. Let's go down to the docks. So, of course, we're here at the marina today because Chris and Neil bought a boat, and today we're going out for the sea trials. So this ought to be pretty fun. Hopefully we'll get to take it out in the ocean and open it up, see how it actually runs. There's those ducks. Hey, ducky, ducky. No one's here?
No, not here yet.
No.
That thing's been peeing water since I came down here. Oh, that's quite a bit.
Is that normal?
I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him. Guess I'll send him a text.
I guess it's good that it's, you know, bilge pumps are working. You sure he's not in there sleeping? We got boats from all over the place. Virginia, West Wildwood, Medford Lakes. What's this one? Philadelphia. All right, well, so head back over. It looks like he's on the phone with the guy.
Hey, Tim. Yeah, we're at the dock. All right. See you then. All right, bye.
Talk to him?
Yeah, he said he'll be here in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
So I do want to ask him about the water thing.
so it must be taking water on somehow, right?
Yeah, because that thing's been pumping for a while.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me feel good. I mean, I'm used to seeing them.
And that's 2 pumps running also.
Yeah, I'm used to, I mean, maybe that's, I don't see any other boat here pumping water like that either.
Well, I mean, it's not like a full stream coming out. That might just be debris stuck in there, though. I just saw a big clump of something come out. Ah, like a Leo on the front of the boat. Whoops.
I think he's here.
Huh?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Stuff I do for friends on my day off.
Does that always pump water like that?
That's the air conditioner. Oh yeah, we left the air conditioner on last night.
Oh, how does that work? Wait,
It's
so that's all air conditioned? Really?
a marine air conditioner. They have a seawater pump in the bilge.
Okay.
It pulls water out. They can't cool it through the air. They
Oh,
can't cool it
really?
through the hatch. So it constantly pumps water.
that's
Gotcha.
cool.
Okay. I had no idea.
It's like a marine engine. How they cool them instead of having.
Do you mind if I do video?
I don't care.
Do you mind if I do?
No, I
Okay.
don't care. They do the same thing with the AC. It just
Yeah, because I've been here.
That is so
I'm like,
cool.
I don't feel good about that.
Yeah, I was like, I guess it's taking on a lot of
a
water.
little bit much.
I'm Chris, by the way,
Chris, nice to meet
and this is Steve.
I'm Steve.
I'm assuming you're a mechanic by your hands.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm not.
Steve, nice to meet you.
I've done some boat stuff, but not
Well,
much.
I left the hatches out and everything else. I just put the engine in, got everything running and everything else. This is its first sea trial.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
whatever you guys see,
So whatever
is what you're
happens,
going, whatever
yeah.
happens, you're going to have it. That's why I got the temp gun and everything else.
All right. All right. Oh, that felt weird.
Oh yeah, dude, it's cold.
We forgot to shut it off.
Nice. Okay. Stinky.
Yeah, it's a boat.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep. All right. So, do you need any help from us? What do you want us to do?
Nope. Just stay out of the way.
All right.
He's going to run the boat, and I'm going to sit down there and just make sure, because I know the 110 gauge is wonky on that side. I'm going to sit down there and make sure the motor don't overheat.
Okay.
Other than that, he's going to take it out.
The temp gauge. So how hard will it be to fix that?
It's probably the sensor.
Yeah. Okay.
I just haven't gotten into it. Like he said, he was selling the boat. get it running, it's up for sale. That's why it's at the price it's at, not $5,000 more.
Okay.
Right.
So it does need a little work, but where are you going to find a 37-foot silver and running for that price?
What things do you think need to be addressed?
Nothing. The gauges. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
The oil pressure gauge we got straightened out because I wanted to know if the engine had good oil pressure.
And how many hours do you think that engine
That
has
motor
on?
only has about 120 hours on it.
Really?
Yes. That is
How old is it?
It's a Gen 4. It's,
So-
I know where I got the motor from. The motors, give me a second. The motor, I bought both of them out of the boat because they were put into the boat. The boat sat for about close to 10 years.
Okay.
When the motors were put in the boat, everything was okay. The old man, when they were put in the boat, everything was good. He was in good health. The guy that put the motors in the boat, put the motors in, guy ran it for 1 year. Gas tank sprung leak. So the boat got pulled out, put on the hard. He put 2 new gas tanks in. Boat went back in the water. He ran it 2 or 3 times. But got pulled out of the water, put back on blocks, and that's where it's at.
Gotcha.
So they have no runtime on it.
All right.
Well, that one doesn't. This one, whatever the original hours that Chris said was on it, that's what's on it.
Okay.
I have no idea. I just know it's on
How hard is it to put fuel tanks in a boat like that?
it. In this, you've got to pull the engines to get the tanks outside.
Gotcha.
This one, supposedly, it had a leak. He cleaned everything up. He thought there was a pinhole. He put a little bit of stuff on the back of the tank, everything else. When he went to fill it up, put 10 gallons in it, found out the fuel neck was leaking.
Really?
So he fixed the fuel neck, but in the midst of that, before he ever found out it was a fuel neck, we had already bypassed it for that tank.
Gotcha.
But still, even to get this up to the Shaman, I live right around the corner. I live at Cotman and Franklin. To get it up there, 1 tank should be more than sufficient.
Really?
Yes. You're only going
Well, I mean, eventually we'll want both tanks to be working, but
Yeah.
How hard is it to get that back online? Is it just a matter of filling it, or?
It's just a matter of, he actually did it. Pull the sump out of that tank, pull the plug out of that tank, put that sump back in that tank, and put the hose back on.
Okay.
It's
So what will it cost me to get you to do that before we take this thing out of here?
around $100.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll probably just.
Not enough to even worry about it. Both
Huh.
transmissions run good. Both fuel systems have been redone. All the running gear in this thing I redid last year, 2 years ago. Boat sat for about a year
Okay.
out of the water because he had leukemia and everything else.
And you live in Philly too, right?
Yeah, I live right across
Yeah.
the
So, dude, that's perfect. I mean, because something happens. I mean, Croydon's closer, right?
Hydux Marine Canvas or Hydux Marine Supply. I don't know if you're on Facebook or not. That's my brother. That's right on 13, right down the end of Cedar Ave, right in Croydon.
Right in Croydon, like 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're down here. We're up there.
Yeah, this will be in the Chamois next year.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's
Yeah.
taking up the Shaman State Marine.
Yeah. Okay. So you got the wiring issue fixed?
Yeah, there's a junction plug on there. Actually, he came down. I came down with him. I made sure the fuel pump was pumping.
Dude, they
Fucking
sound
thing was
awesome.
right up.
Really?
There's the Crusader has a 4-pin square plug. It gets corrosion on it, and they do all kinds of stupid shit.
Gotcha.
Bring the RPM up on them and let them warm up.
So do those connections need to be dealt with in any way, or?
They shouldn't. I let it run for an hour yesterday.
Okay.
But you guys are going on the maiden voyage after putting that in. I was going to do it last week, but
So you guys just put it, where did you put the engine in at?
that's not hard.
Gotcha.
We put it in down there, and then it was a big thing that everybody had to get off the parking lot. So they put them in the water, and I'm going, dude, I don't have time to finish this right now. I just finished it last week.
Gotcha. I'll probably spend some time, you know, cleaning up the outside of it. I'm not too concerned about what that looks like down
He
there.
had it all clean. It's been sitting for about a week or so. And down here with the salt air, it tears the shit up. There's nothing. Unfortunately, there's no way of getting around it unless you stay on it.
Right.
Salt air does not do anything down here any justice. Everything else in the boat works.
So being that you know this boat, if it was up in the Chamonix and we wanted to retain you to do work on it, do you work out of there or you just...
I do, but I try to stay more towards the winter time when I'm up there all the time. But if you need me to do something, I'm up there Mondays, and if I have to, Tuesday till late afternoon.
We're probably not going to take this out much like I told you before. I mean, we're...
I don't know if it was you or Chris I was talking to.
I'm Chris.
Oh, you were Chris?
Yeah, so my brother Neil, who's in a wheel, that's why
you need a wheelchair and all.
Yeah, and that's why we're recording this too, because I want to be able to see all this. Because
Gotcha.
I feel bad he's kind of left out of stuff like this, so we try to kind of keep him included in it.
Gotcha.
You know, because he's actually buying the boat.
Okay.
I'm just doing all the legwork.
Yeah, to actually run it down to Delaware Bay, it's not cost effective to do it. Go grab a charter boat and go out on a charter boat.
Right, yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah. Oh, we would make it a family thing, you know what I mean?
I don't have a door screwdriver. You're going to have to watch the shifter on that. We're going to have to take care of that. You had me bump it down, it was fine where it was at.
Yep.
Comfortability-wise, just the size of boat. There's no... Trust me, I'm not selling it for them. It sells itself. You only have 2 rears? You're free.
So is this this has seawater and coolant?
This is antifreeze and seawater.
Yeah, okay.
This is basically your radiator.
So there's like an interchange.
There's a capsule inside of the capsule. One holds antifreeze and it flushes salt water around it.
Gotcha. What do they call that system?
The freshwater cooling system.
Okay.
Like I said, you're going on a maiden voyage, so whatever you see is what you're going to see.
Do they have fuel injection kits for these?
They do.
Is it worth it? No?
You do gain some out of it, but not enough to
How about like,
worry about it. Not enough that I'd worry about it.
yeah?
We were going to do it. My brother's got the same boat, 2 foot longer. And I just put 2 new motors in that, and he was going to do fuel and sniper fuel injection kits and everything else. And I didn't have the time to deal with it. So I said, you know what? I can go away, but I'm going to put the carburetors back on and boat runs fine. It's kind of just not worth the aggravation.
So what would you say you would need with this boat, draft wise? Solid
About 3 feet, 4 feet.
4 feet.
That's why when you said you were running a little bit late, you checked the tides and at 2:30 it was dead low, and I'm like, all right, he's running late. Fucking run late. Don't worry about it. Just getting out of here. Is a pain in
Yeah,
the
there was a big accident on 95. There was copper pipes all over the highway. They reduced it down to 1 lane. It took us forever to get through it.
ass. Good. Trust me, I already know.
So
Stand on that side. Make sure you hold. Yeah, she's good.
So to get out, I was looking at some maps, but it looks like we have to go out that way.
No, come out down here, right to where actually we're going. He's just gonna run you up here to the train bridge and back.
But I'm saying when we go to take it up,
You go out, go all the way down to Cape May Harbor, go through Cape May Harbor, through the canal, and
out
up
to the
river.
right. There's no way to go that way.
No, because you still got to go all the way around the
Right,
point, and
right.
you're still talking another 15, 20 miles. It's really what it's doing. You're not pushing mud, dude. You're fine.
Is there getting a lot of exhaust fumes in there?
No, that's it's a carbureted motor.
That's because the engine hatches are up too.
And the engine hatches are off, so.
As I told you, me and my dad were, when I saw it, me and my dad were going to buy it.
Yeah.
But then we wound up coming across that grist crack.
You get the driver's point of view. You call it driving or sailing?
Driving. Sailing's when you're on a sailboat.
Only with a sail.
Only with a sail.
Dude, that's crazy.
When you're out on the ocean, and you're like 40 miles off, you can see me under 40 feet down.
40 miles out.
40 miles out, you can see about 40 feet down.
On a boat like this.
Yeah.
Am I blocking the view?
Good. Besides, like, I don't know. Now you're gonna have to talk
Steer like a bitch.
No, it's preferably fine. But I'm just trying to get on the opposite side. Right? And then I think everything on this side.
You know these waters real well, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend for 13 years.
Wow.
May, but I didn't.
Does this get up on plane? It was. It just, I was underneath. I couldn't tell. I felt like we were like this. Is it? The little boats that like pop up,
Yeah, it's not that.
pop up out of the water.
It's not gonna hop up and do 50 mile an hour.
Damn it!
Unfortunately.
What's a go-to? Just have it miles per hour on it?
No, I was using my phone.
Yeah.
Where were you getting up to?
18, wide open.
Yeah.
Cruising, I was 15.
You know, with the, so I'm not used to driving anything that doesn't have steerable outdrive. So, backing this thing up to the base.
Okay, so this motor is going to pull the ass in that way. That motor is going to pull the ass in this way.
Because you're going to put it, what, opposite?
Basically, so when you're backing into a slip with something like this, you don't ever touch the steering
Have
wheel.
you ever ran a front end or skewed steer?
Yeah. Same thing?
Same thing.
Forward, left, forward, right.
So you're just steering with the motors?
Yes.
Yeah.
You center steering wheel and use the motors on. Hey, close quarters.
I used to,
When you're out in the open, put both engines in gear, you bring the RPM up, you steer it again. You close quarters, look at each motor. That's it.
yeah, that was one thing I was thinking about. Maybe it's just steer like that, but it's pretty fun.
There you go. I work on Apache.
That wasn't quite the tank that this is, but
I work on Apache. I work on Cigarette. I work on Baja. I work on Scarab. I work on
Fountain.
I work on 3/4 of the high performance boats all the time. You like it? It's fun. It's fun when other people get, but
you can make a lot of money.
when you, well, not as much as you think. But,
I'm charging enough, thank you.
but when you finally decide, you know what, you're going out fishing for the day, and then that's why I got these. And then your own boat fucks up. Just being up on the river with you guys being able to use it all the time, probably will never have a problem. But sitting down here, they sit for 3, 4, 5 minutes. Shot hasn't been real quick. Pop was. I showed you both motor rolls.
You ever driven one of these all the way up the river? That far?
You're asking me if I'll do it for you. Chris has already talked to you somewhat about.
That's not what I'm asking. Actually, I wanted to.
Okay.
What I am asking.
A buddy of mine just did it with a carved raft cabin on one engine, took him 13 hours. This with two engines, pumping along at 13 miles an hour, you're probably talking 8 hours a day.
That's what we got.
Yeah, it's about a day.
I'm not scared to do it.
Yeah,
It is a little.
yeah, it's about 8 hours.
I've never actually been down this far.
Coming out up here, coming out the canal, to get up the top of the bay, you're probably about 25 miles to the top of the bay. Versus the 24s that you can't see any further than about here. You can't see nothing. Remember, you got that swim platform on there. Yeah, he's 19, but I showed him since he was like 8 years old. That way.
Such finesse to get this sucker in there.
I know, calm down.
Wow.
Now we got Phil Pilot getting in here. We still have to fix that. Gotta push it over, T. That's the Marina deal. Forward. Forward. We're good.
Wow. That is so cool.
That side. And I gotta play with Joy along. Now this one's running high and that one's running about where it should.
Well, they're both running where they should. Oh yeah, this one's running a little high.
A little high.
Is that all he does? Yeah, just what he does.
No, he went around and disconnected with the rest of them earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
Hand him the electric cords, Dad. You good?
I was gonna shut the engine off, but okay.
This is all at him. I got no idea. He disconnected it all and I had no idea. I know it had cable TV in it.
What, these? I kind of agree with what you're saying. The problem is,
Guys that take out fishing, go float around, get a flounder.
my brother has a pontoon over there, and he likes to hang out down the dock where everybody else, I think he just wants to stay overnight. So,
Lenny? Yeah, he's good. If you can get away with, you like to hang out with the old drink. The one problem boat that was down here, they got rid of it. He actually had an argument with Lenny over at West Wildwood, and Lenny's son-in-law knocked him dead.
I'm gonna walk around here and jump over the engine hole. All right, cool. Ooh, that's bright. All right, hold on. Got to button up the hatches. All right, very good. Let's get my backpacks going and out of here. This is cool. Here's the kitchen area. Whole refrigerator and stuff. There's a microwave and a little spot to put stuff. Some lights in here. There's a stove, or a cooktop, I guess. A little sink. What is that? It's like a fire extinguisher. Fuse panel. Okay, so here's the nickel tour from inside the boat. This area right here is called the salon. We got a little couch. This is normally a big floor. Got the engine cover here. A TV. And a place for some wine bottles and I get some beer and stuff. This is an air conditioning vent that's blowing nice and cold. Check out all the windows in here. It's like wraparound window city.
I already knew what you were looking for.
And then down here, you got the kitchen on the left. Then come downstairs. It's like a eating area here. This turns into a bed. And there's a photocopy machine with a printer. It's like a toaster oven. Another AC vent. It's cold air. There's a vent window up there. Window here. And then on this side, this is the bathroom. Sink, a toilet, another window, and this is the shower. So there's the shower head. In there. There's a little cabinet with some towels and stuff. That's cool. Faucet. There's a floor drain there. And shampoo, of course. Oh, each one of these got a switch on them. Huh. You got 1, 2, and off. Ah, there's a shaving mirror. Hello. There's even a glass door. That's cool. And here's the V-berth. Wow, it's nice and cold up here. Boy, that air feels good. Got AC controls up here. Another vent. And looks like an LED light right there. Yep. Got a fire extinguisher. Some like portal. Little window there to look out at the water. And I can't actually reach that without climbing up there, but there's some kind of a little storage cubby there. It's got speakers, nice little shelf, and it's like a 110 outlet with USB, so that's cool. I bet this must lift up or something. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah, all this comes up. Some drawers in here. That's cool. Step stool. Oh, pillows. What's in there? Blankets. Oh, and there's the vent tube for the AC. Another outlet. Yeah, another 110 outlet there. And of course, for privacy, got a curtain there. So, pretty cool. Head upstairs here. Oh, jump over that hole.
Yeah. That's why everything got switched over to
There's
one.
the dock. And up here is where you drive it from. Climb up this little ladder here. So, 2 motors, one on the left, one on the right. So double set of gauges, temp, oil, volts, and RPM on each side.
No, actually, I was running a boat.
And a fuel gauge, and a clock. There's a compass.
Hey, how do you know shifts? Sit back. The engine trying to jump that pole. Shifts it. I said, okay. Wait until the winter. Send something fresh. Again, it's not going up. I said, well, answer to the insurance company is. You want it down here to the winter storage. Back the sandbar. As well as the fuel system. That's the problem. Everything in there is brand new. Tune-ups. Oil changes, everything. It really stops.
And then up here, there's another sitting area.
You went through a lot.
So you can actually sit up here in the front of the driver and get a real nice view while you're under power.
Him and his wife became, he was my first customer 3 years ago.
So, pretty cool.
That's why I'm over here. And we
Are you guys good in the cabin and everything?
Yes, sir. Yeah, dude. Thank you very much.
I was a floor mechanic for 20 years.
Move over to that soon. I don't want to.
That's why me and
do
him.
this shit no more.
He's not my apprentice. He's my oldest son. He is, but he is. He's gonna wind up taking over eventually. We'll be my fiance, which I'm so glad she is a fiance. We're not gonna say the marriage word. And we're gonna wind up at some point moving to Florida.
Yeah, so leave me stuck in Jersey. Thanks.
That's a you problem, not a me problem. When they put it on,
They don't count that in.
What's the one that
overall
has-
for the boat when you're going
Very down.
it
Last one
depends on
this
what marina.
Last one on this side?
Normally, it's whatever's on the titles, what they charge you.
Like I said, it's the same boat, huh? Oh, this one looks a lot rougher.
people, man. All right. Well, good deal. Thank you for showing it to me.
Not a
I'll
problem.
finish up with him.
You got the key for the cabin, right?
All the locks work? I never even.
Yes. All
Yeah.
locks work.
Okay.
Everything out of the ignitions.
And then I guess, is there anything you would think I would need to know about as far as all the little things inside, operational wise?
Everything
Like,
works.
will I be able to figure out like where the AC and all that kind of is? Like, is there anything?
If you need somebody to come over and show you, me or him can come over and show
Okay.
you where everything's at.
All right, I appreciate it.
Or you call Chris on the phone. He can tell you from stem to stern everything on that
Chris-
boat, where the switches are at. And
Chris
Okay.
has climbed through this boat 10 times over again.
everything in the boat works.
Okay.
No questions asked.
Yeah, even lights work.
Yeah.
I checked all them lights down in there. They all
wanted
turn on.
me here. He was going to tell you guys come down, me give you the keys, and you guys.
I wouldn't have been comfortable with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't know the area, and I have never operated a boat this big. I mean, I've operated a cigarette 35, but it doesn't have the draft this thing has, and I don't know the area.
That's why he asked me, "Do you mind taking a ride with him?"
Yeah.
I
Oh, so
said,
you went 0 to 60 real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's what me and him were talking about. He used to work on cigarettes and shit like that.
I heard you guys.
That's why I said Apache, Baja, cigarette.
Yeah.
I work on them all.
They're, dude, I cannot crawl in that fucking engine department.
If you look at on Facebook, I don't know if he sold it yet, but a kid named Christian from Dad's place up in North Wildwood, his
He
30.
sold it.
Oh, he did sell it.
Yeah.
His 32 Apache. I was the one that got the boat running for him.
Oh,
He
really?
sold
Yeah.
it for 50 grand.
50 grand.
He
Yeah.
bought it for 23 and then sold it for 50.
Well,
Yeah.
what year was it?
Because he was a friend, and I just used to get the.
I mean, you could dump a lot of fucking money into them motors.
Yeah,
I'll never do that. with
Well, no,
kids.
they were carbureted.
yeah.
They weren't nothing fancy.
They weren't nothing fancy. They were carbureted big block, pushing about 550, 600 horsepower.
Yeah.
And a boat flew.
Yeah.
Is that what these are?
Out on it.
Is that what these are? Like 500 horsepower?
No,
No, they're 350.
350.
350 each.
That's it. The boat. They're a slug. They're slow, but they'll get you where you got to go, and they'll
Yeah.
get you there safe.
Yeah, and it sounded like they run good. So
Yeah, sounded solid.
yeah.
Probably prefer it with diesels, but we're not going there right now. Actually, this is just we're getting our feet wet with this
You
big
might,
boat.
you
So in a couple of years, we might decide we want something bigger with
You'll get
diesels.
your money back out of it.
Right. Yeah. So.
That's, and you're getting it at the right price. Boat, if the gauges were all
Well,
working right and had the eyes
I kinda-
on it like that.
Yeah,
everything
I've
else,
looked at a whole crap load of it, and it looks like you guys did quite a bit of work to this, and that's
a lot of work.
I really didn't haggle with him over the price. I told him we'd give him what he's asking. I just wanted to make sure that we got to do the sea trial and all that.
Well, he fucked up. He told me that. I said, he gave you the 28 grand. He was like, nah, stuff. I never picked the thing up to 24. From 24.
Well,
I was
that's
like, "Son of a
that's his
bitch."
fault. That's his fault.
Nope. So you got a $4,000 break on it.
All
He
right.
wanted. He originally wanted 31, and they were going back down to Florida. He
Gotcha.
dropped it down to 28. I didn't know he dropped it down to 24. I thought it was
20, yeah,
28.
24.5, yeah. It's all good though. I mean, I'm not about people down just to get an extra fucking dollar. I know when I see a pretty decent
Well,
deal.
you just now you know you got a $4,000 break.
Yeah, right.
Now you know you got a really good discount.
They just sold the 24-footer on the other side. They probably cost the guy. Actually, the guy that got thrown out of the Marina was the one that sold the boat. It was a 34. It probably cost my buddy Glenn. He got it for 20. He's probably into it for about 28 right now,
Yeah.
between repairs and everything else.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, they're not cheap to fucking own, that's for sure. But
Boat's
How
half
long
full.
is that boat been for sale for?
This one?
bust out another 1,000, right?
About 4 weeks.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I found it on Facebook.
Doesn't make a difference.
I probably. All
All
right,
right,
man.
Chris.
Thank you.
Just let me know what's going on.
All right, thanks.
If you do need a hand running it up, let me know. Whether you're going to do it, you need something.
Yeah,
to do
well,
it.
that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on doing it myself, so I need to figure it all out. You know what I mean?
Trust me.
And I want to do that because I want that knowledge. Exactly.
Trust me, it is
So,
an experience.
my thought is when we buy it, I'll bring my brother down here and we'll get him on the boat. I could get him on there, just you know, it's a little bit of work. But I'll get him on there and we'll do it all together, and you know, we'll make a day out of it. It'll be
Are
fun.
you gonna get that door
Take a
put
couple
on?
cases of beers. I
Yeah.
don't know if you smoke.
I don't, but he does. So
Okay.
he'll have a good time sitting on that boat doing that.
Take cigarettes, take beers with you, and have a hell of a good time.
Yeah,
Yep.
some Wawa hoagies.
That's what it's about. That's
Yeah.
what it's about.
That's
Exactly.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
What's
Thank you
your
very
name
much.
TJ.
TJ.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you later.
All right, cool. Well, hey guys, thanks for going out with us on our sea trials. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and please subscribe. See you next time.